Shalom, everyone, and welcome to today's scripture with Ayaba. And today's scripture comes from the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 28, verse 20, and it reads as follows. And David said to Shalimah, his son, "Be strong and of good courage, and do it. Fear not, nor be dismayed, for Yahuwah Elohim, even my Elohim, will be with you. He will not fail you, nor forsake you, until you have finished all the work for the service of the house of Yahuwah. Fear not." Here in this passage of scripture, David was speaking to his son Shalimah, or Solomon, his son, and he is giving him instruction as well as encouragement. And he's telling him to be strong and of a good courage and do it. He's telling him to, be strong, be of good courage, and do it. Do all of the things that I am commanding you to do, that I am showing you to do, that the Most High Yah is showing you to do. And do it without fear. Do it without fear. Fear not. Don't be dismayed. And then he goes on to say, for Yahuwah Elohim, even my Elohim, will be with you. So he's letting him know you don't have to do this alone. You're not in this by yourself. You're not going to have to carry out these responsibilities as the leader of Yah's people by yourself. And then he goes on to say, he will not fail you, nor forsake you. He's not going to fail you, Solomon. He's not going to forsake you. He's not going to turn his back on you. So you can depend on Yahuwah Elohim until you have finished all the work for the service of the house of Yahuwah. He's telling him, be strong and of good courage and do it. Fear not. Don't be dismayed. Yahuwah Elohim will be with you. He will not fail you. He will not forsake you until you have finished all the work for the service of the house of who? Yahuwah. This is all for him to focus and carry out the work for Yahuwah. And this is an instruction that we can take as well today. This is not for us to just look at and go, oh, this is really good. We need to be strong. We need to be of good courage. And we need to do it. Do what? Follow and be obedient and carry out the commandments of Yah in our lives. And we don't need to be fearful. We don't need to be fearful because you can't carry things out. You cannot fulfill your purpose and your responsibility being full of fear and doubt and unbelief and being afraid all the time. And if you have fear in your life, if you're afraid all the time of carrying out the commandments of the Most High Yah, then you're going to have a hard time doing it. You're going to have a hard time fulfilling Yah's will and purpose and destiny for your life. So we've got to take this passage of scripture and really, really take it to heart. We really need to meditate upon it and see if we are walking around with a spirit of fear in our lives. Because if you're fearful, you're going to be dismayed. You're going to be afraid to carry out the purposes and the will and the destiny that the Most High Yah has for your life. But we've got to remember that Yahuwah, Elohim, is with us, and that he's not going to fail us, and that he is not going to forsake us as long as we are doing what is right in the eyesight of Yahuwah. As long as we are carrying out the work for the service of the house of Yahuwah. So we've got to really get that in our minds today, that we can be strong and of a good courage, and that we can carry out the responsibilities and the commandments of Yah in our lives. And we can be obedient to him without fear. Fear not. And if you are walking in fear today, get into the presence of the Most High Yah and ask him to give you the courage to carry out the commandments of Yah in your life, to be obedient to them and to walk them out in your life today without fear, without being afraid. And I know that we live in a world today that there seems to be a lot to be afraid of and a lot to fear. But we have got to remember who we serve. That the Elohim that we serve is greater than any person, any situation, or any circumstance that we will face today. So, fear not, everyone. I say that to myself as well. Fear not, nor be dismayed. We can be encouraged with that today, that we can be strong and of a good courage, and that we can do it. You can do it. As long as it is in the will of the Most High Yah for your life, know that you can be strong and of good courage, and you can do it, and fear not. And with that, I will leave you with Shalom.